Hello and good evening, Ducks. It's another Wednesday, and that means it's another Wednesday Duckhook show. And I'm sure everybody's really looking forward to knowing what the big Classic announcement is. So, if you are going on the Classic, watch this space. I'm obviously going to keep this until later so that people keep watching. But yes, it's going to be massive. And that is not the only thing, everybody. We have a matter of going back to Kyalami that happened last Thursday. We've got the champion on the show. And then we look at Blue Valley this week. But there's a whole bunch of extra stuff that's also going to happen. The Srixon Challenge happened on Monday. Myself and Tandy took on Vaughan and Frikkie. And we'll show you how that all came to fruition, how they got a hiding. If you didn't know, they got a hiding, which puts the Srixon team right back where they should be, and then a whole bunch of other things. But as usual, I'm not the only one, because you are there to put your comments down and be part of the show so that we can have a nice golf chat, because this is why we're here, because we love golf, like everybody else on this panel. Hello, everybody.
Hello, man.
I bet you that Leon Oosthuizen loves golf more than most people at this moment. Hey, Leon?
Yeah, no, definitely. After being hospitalized, had a bit of small procedure and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm glad back swinging. Enjoying my golf for a change.
Was that a case of forced leave made you get your swing back together? Did it feel like that? Or did you practice beforehand?
I must be honest, Mas. I did felt a bit lost. Grabbing my clubs again after being out of action for 6 weeks.
Sure.
But I must confess, before Thursday, I went to the driving range there at Duckies, just to get my swing a bit after Donnie gave me new grips as well.
No. Donnie, have you ever had 6 weeks off in your life in golf?
No, I didn't. I think I'll go crazy if I do that.
How's you doing, Dons?
Yeah, I'm all good. Came back today, back to work. You know, I was away for the long weekend. Went to Clarence, played Clarence golf course, and for any of the Ducks that's going to that side of the world, go play Clarence. It's an unbelievable golf course. I really enjoyed it. It's a good view, good golf course. So yeah, really, it's something to tick off the bucket list.
Let's ask our first question to our public. Who has played Clarence? Drop it down there. I have not. Frikkie, have you?
Nope.
I'm going to stay with you, Frikkie. Are you feeling better now that you got hammered on Monday?
Listen, I think
Whoops.
I'm going to take off 6 weeks because my last 4 games is terrible. I think I had like a 90, a 94, a 88, and a 86 or something like that. So I'm really working on my handicap at this point, it looks like. But yeah, I'm struggling, Maz. I mean, you've played twice with me, and I don't think you've ever seen me that cuck. Hey, really, it's terrible.
You're not terrible, but you're not fricky, if that makes
Jeez,
sense.
man. Yeah. Anyways, listen, before you continue, I just quickly want to do a shout out. I mean, obviously, there's a couple of birthdays that we had during this week. I think
Quite a few.
George, happy birthday. I think it was
Happy
yesterday or the
birthday,
day before.
George.
And then my future wife, Megan, is having her birthday today. So happy birthday, Jaco. Ek hoop jy sien haar en sê hallo en stuur al daai goeie. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Megan.
Happy,
And
happy
Jaco,
Megs.
give her a kiss for us.
Ja, neem vir ons 'n fotootjie.
And then everybody else. There has been a lot
You
of people
weird.
with birthdays.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the chat line. Martin is the first day, non-Ducks. Paul Vallengop, howdy, all you Ducks. Nico says 4. I mean, hello, Ducks. Kieran says, Lacquer Oaks. Simon Harding is watching. Evening, gents. Hansi is watching. Hello from the Bri, he says. Is that on a big screen? I'd love to see the pictures of people watching on the big screen. How big is Fricky's head on a big screen is the big question.
Okay, huge.
Ryan Owen's watching. Andre Vessels is watching. Vimpy is watching. Marla Tours and Safari is watching all the way, and that is Fats. He's watching all the way from Tanzania. Hello, Fats.
A warm Tanzania.
Yeah, Gerard, Gerald, Peter, Zach is watching. Lucas is watching. Yaku is watching. And we go on, and we go on, and we go on. Nika Kruger. Yo. Nice. So keep in touch. Mark is also watching. And Barry, hello, gents. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday for sure. Right. You would have seen that today the bookings opened for July.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
There we have it. July is coming. Krugersdorp, the 6th of July. We'll start Sunday 1 off. And then Thursday league at Silver Lakes. We haven't been to Silver Lakes in a while, so that will be nice on a Thursday, nice and fresh. I think a Cassie on the 20th of July is going to be even fresher, seeing that it's a 7 a.m. start, but at least we get finished. So we've got a couple of AM games coming. Even the Open will be an AM, which is never a bad thing. There's Leon, there's Kevin, there's Sudesh, and there's Louis, the boys that have won recently. So get booking, everybody. Let's fill the fields up quickly, because the quicker we have numbers, always the easier for us. Makes a big, big difference. Looking forward to any of those courses, gentlemen?
Krugersdorp. I'm looking forward. Just get a swing.
I need to confess, I won't be able to play. I won't be playing Krugersdorp. I'll be hunting.
Ach, nee, man. Donnie, are you hunting?
No, that's definitely not in my bucket list or anything to do. So yeah, I'm gonna play Krugersdorp and Silver Lakes. Won't be able to go Cassia, but looking forward to playing those two.
Mooi. I'm trying something here because Hansi just sent me the. Oh gosh, now you see what I've done. Let's see if I can undo that. Here we go. I'll try just now. I want to make an announcement, everybody, and here's the announcement. Right, about 2 weekends ago, a bunch of us Ducks went to Serengeti to play their par 3 course, and what an absolute treat it was. And therefore, we're standing here at Serengeti's Whistlethorn par 3 18-hole golf course we've just played, and what a magnificent day it was, and what a great golf course, Ricky.
Yeah, Mazzo, I must be honest that the course is actually looking great. Very surprised having to hit a couple of drivers as well from the tee box. The look and feel of the course is awesome. The greens are really, really great. And then, you know, the scenery was pretty awesome. I'm very excited about this thing.
This is like a championship par 3 course. Really, really nicely done. And what did that make us think of? Well, if we have this at our disposal, Duckhook will have a Par 3 championship next year. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. Next year, beginning of the year, we're going to have a Duckhook Par 3 championship here at Serengeti, and it's going to be spectacular.
Absolutely. Mazza, looking forward to that. That's a great initiative. Well done on that one. I think the Ducks will also love this. Yeah, let's do it.
And if you think it's going to be easy, well, it's not. I'll tell you that much. You need a proper play here of Par 3s. So, watch this space, Ducks. So there you have it. Next year, and we're aiming for the beginning of the year somewhere in the first 3 months, not January, obviously. We're going to have a Par 3 championship. I think that is going to be fantastic, Fricky. You were also as impressed as I was.
Yes, Mazo, look, the course is awesome condition. I mean, long par threes. I didn't play that great, but really thoroughly enjoyed the course itself. Definitely giving you an opportunity to work on your irons. And yeah, hopefully you can be Iron Man and do some ironing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be epic. I think we can do a shot. If we have, I think, 72 players, we can do a shotgun start. Everybody on a tee box, and off we go. That'll be fantastic.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. It'll be great. But Donnie, something you'd be looking forward to?
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely it's a different challenge, and so I've never played the par 3 course there at Serengeti, but I've heard it's spectacular, and I think having some of the guys that normally performs very well in Duckhook on the par 3s, to go out and play 18 holes would be so interesting to see who the winner will be. So I really think it's a great initiative, and I'm down for that to play it next year.
Nice. Hansi played with us as well. He says it was an awesome outing at Serengeti's Par 3. And he also mentions the ladies will perform. And that is true because now the course is shorter. So the ladies have more of an opportunity to score and compete.
Yeah,
Granville says,
absolutely.
do the guys who got hole-in-ones get a free entry to the Par 3 tournaments? I need 72, Granville, so that's pretty much everyone. There you go. Luki says, cool initiative, the Par 3 challenge. Now, I want to see if this works. Hansi is having a braai and is watching us on his big screen. There we go. Nice, Hansi. Very nice. Hey, look at us sitting there. Hey. Very nice. So if you have any other photos, send it to me on WhatsApp and I'll try and put it into the show without making myself small. Okay, now the next thing I want to touch on is somebody in the Duckhook fraternity has reached 100 birdies. I don't know who it is. Who could it be? That guy. No, that guy. Donnie, congratulations first of all.
Thank you, man. Yeah, the funny thing is like both my compatriots here were there playing with me on the day, old Leon and Fricky, and obviously when we took the video in the beginning, it was like quite like sort of, is it going to happen today? Because I'm not normally that great on the greens at the golf course there, and I thought, oh, cool. And Murphy's Law is like we were playing scrambled drive, and on the first hole, the par 3 where we started on, he hit it actually closer to the pin than me, and I made a birdie from his putt, and I'm thinking, damn it.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. And then literally the next hole, I smashed the drive, and I literally hit it to about that. It was freaking tap-in awesome tap-in birdie for 101. That was awesome feeling.
Well, let's have a look. And Donnie forgot. It was Goldfields.
Donnie, you standing on 40 games, 99 birdies. The challenge is you're at Goldfields. We are playing scramble drive from your drive. Are you going to make your 100th birdie at Goldfields today?
I am. I definitely am. We'll make a video of it. I think it's going to be a lekker day. I'm looking forward to it. Breaking the 100. It's going to be great. And then 80 more to go to get, or 50 to go to make the 150 for the rest of the year. So,
but is it achievable? Do you have enough games for this year?
I think so. I might just have to take a book out of Paul's. a page out of Paul's book and just play golf like almost every day. But no, it's like with the mid-am games and everything, I think it's achievable. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Kyk Dani, wys my gou-gou. Ons is hier so by die hallo. Wys my gou-gou waar lê jy? Kom ons gaan. Wys vir my. Wat het jy ingehaat?
A full lob wedge, 95 meters.
Ja.
So
Daai is vir birdie.
So wag. 1 0 0. Sodra hy daai in is.
1-0, né?
Paul, you suck.
And this is Dani. Dani for his 100th birdie.
Paul, you still suck.
That's it. Well done.
41 games, boys.
41 games.
41 games.
Well done.
Well done, legend.
Ons vra vir al die Duckhook mense, sorry oor Leon se woorde. Sorry. Well done, dit.
Maar wat het ek gesê?
100!
Well done.
Very geesty, I see. Very geesty.
Yeah, it was
Great.
great.
After that one. So, it was second hole, but he was like 4 copper behind already.
Mooi. Here's the list. And this is 2 weeks later. Donnie's on 113 already. And Paul is almost at his 100. Paul, you are watching. Asseblief. Take a video when you reach your 100, asseblief. And then hopefully the rest of us who are like lagging behind get even close to maybe, well, Gerard and Tian can get to 100 maybe. Jan is almost on 50. Jacobs is almost on 50. Jomo, 45 games, 35 birdies. Hope that's right. Lukey's on 29 games, 30 birdies. Myself, I made a birdie today at Dainfern, from a long snaking putt on one of the par threes. So I've gone up to, I have to go down the list quite far, 31 games, 21 birdies. So I'm losing it a biggie. Yeah, well done, Johnny. So I think the 150 is out the window. What do you think you can get to?
Well, you called it earlier, Maz. I'm going to try for 200. That would be the goal. It's like if I can get there, that would be quite awesome.
Paul says, "Come on, Donnie, 200."
Yeah, that would be quite cool. So that's the target for now.
Cool. Let's go to blue. Kailami, sorry. Let's not skip ahead. Let's go to blue. I've done it again. Let's go to Kailami. Sorry, data ran out there. Here it is. Leon Oosthuizen and Jason Ivans on -5, 41 points. But Leon Oosthuizen taking it on the count back because obviously he made more points on the back nine, I think it was. What was it?
Yeah.
Back nine.
Yeah.
Vickers Lee, great round, -2. Paul Wallenkamp, great round, -1. Barent Donnie, great round, even par 36 or 1 handicap, very good. Jomo Grant, Jamie, Simon. So a lot of the guys who are featuring in the Thursday League this year are in the top 10. Plenty ranking points. Leon, take us through your scorecard and give us a bit of a highlight package of your day.
Yeah, well, Mas, I've started on the first. Started with an unbelievable par. And then, 4 holes later, I made the worst bloody blackout you can ever imagine. But yeah, that happened. And I just stuck to my guns and just said I need to play par golf. And then on the 9th, made a crazy birdie. Sent the fairway with the driver, had the 5-wood, 253 meters in, hit it next to the green, chip it on close to the pin, and then made a nice birdie.
Right.
I think, and that was also, the gear that put me into gear to play a lacquer back nine. I wasn't happy with the 45 on the first 9, so I was pushing it, and then played unbelievable back 9. Actually enjoyed it. Can't say anything worked well. Everything worked well, especially the approach and the putting to the green. That was actually fun. Normally I don't play Kailami that great, but I enjoyed Kailami for a change.
Nice. That is awesome. I mean, 22 points in the back nine. It's no small feat. There's a button that came up here, but I don't know what it does. It says add to broadcast. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. There's a comment there. So Hansa says, well done, Oisi. I can't grab it. I'm trying to grab it. And I'm trying to move it.
Thank you.
Let's put it here in the middle. All right. Oh, okay,
Lekker.
cool. Okay, cool. It's nice when they have updates, isn't it? You're like, what's that? What's that? Okay. Now how do I get rid of it?
I'm just glad you do that on live shows. If something would have broken now, imagine.
Remove. Oh, it removed. Very nice. Here's another one. Nico Kruger, like a coach. Leon, you played with Nico
Yeah.
Kruger. How did that go?
Now, we had a nice day out. He did show me a few parts of the course I've never seen before.
Okay.
But after a few coaching events and stuff, he actually started smashing it. So no, it was a joyful day, to be honest. I did like his company because my fellow members, they drove in the golf cart and they drove far in front of us. So it was just me and Niku there in the empty spaces of the desert.
Desert.
Yeah.
What desert?
Remember,
Okay.
Golfing desert.
where he wasn't there, so that might be the desert, eh?
Bloody hell. Did he kill a horse?
That could be why he was laughing so hard that people could hear him. It's like to go and fetch him in the desert.
Yeah.
He's on.
He's on. Let's run through the rest of the stuff. This was the closest to the pins.
Yeah, so we can see, Neville Kurtz, he actually hit a very good shot there on the par 3 third. I actually played with him that day, and he really good shot. And then Vickers
How
Lee on
far?
the 15th for the concepts voucher. And then old Kun Pretorius on the par 3 17th, winning the Srixon voucher or towel cap.
How far was Neville?
No, it was close. It was within like a meter. It was very close to the hole.
Okay, cool. Let's have a look at the Duckhook corner, which we like to take. Par 3 6, par 4 7th, par 4 8th, right? Was the Duckhook corner because the 6 was the second hardest at 1.23, which is strange because it's rather simple. Par 3, I don't know where the tee box was. Par 4 7th was the closest in 2, which is the one. Where are we now? Where's that, Donnie? The one after
That's,
Oh, that
that's
doesn't
not.
look Is it?
That
The
almost
bunkers-
looks like the stroke.
I don't know where that is.
That's
That was
the stroke
fourth
one.
hardest.
The,
Forget
the,
the picture. Yeah, the bunker's on the wrong side if that's the 7th. The
Yeah,
fairway
that's the
bunker. Yeah. That was the fourth hardest, 1.48, and then the 8th, which is right, is the 11th hardest, 1.68. Would you agree with the Ducker corner here?
yeah, Maz. Obviously, the stroke one going up the hill. It's quite a long hole. So I think that is a true reflection. It's like your drive has to be so good to put it in play. And the par 3, it's actually like where the pin was on the day. It was on the top tier at the back. And unfortunately, I was one of the guys 3-putting on the day there. And I was pin out left, just down the slope. So I think it was a very tough pin placement. And, if you miss-hit your shot like front green or like way left, it was a tough 2-putt to get down. So, the 8th hole, I don't think so. The 8th hole was actually pretty easy on the day for me. Tees were forward, pin was sort of middle, back left. So it wasn't, I wouldn't say that was a hard hole.
Yeah. This is the par 3s. Leon, you take us through this. Rudolph won it. Did you feature? -1. Take us through your par 3s there.
Well, I won't say I had the best of par 3s. I'm actually surprised having a +1 there. But I think I just managed to make a few fours there on the fourth, the first, and the second. And then, made a par there on the last par 3. So, no, I think I was just lucky there, to be honest.
It helps being a 19
But,
handicap
well,
and making 4s to make 2-pointers. That does help.
yeah, no, definitely no. Well done to Rudolph there, and then Kuna Senior there, and Jamie, both on -1 there with me, and then we've got Dean Wallenkamp there on even, Mr. Denzi Perfume the Toy there on even as well, and then Eugene Boshoff. I think it was Eugene's first event with us there, Duckhook. Welcome,
Nice.
Duckhook there, Eugene. He was on even with Grant Nell, Jason Ivans, and then Josh Devenow and Paul Wallenkamp. Well done.
And then well done to you on the par 4s. You and Jason tied on -3. That's a lot of 3-pointers if you look at that scorecard. And Donnie, take us through your -1 quickly.
Yeah, obviously there'll be a lot of 2 pointers, which is most of the time pars for me. But yeah, if I remember correctly, there's like 2 birdies there on the fifth and the eighth, which was quite nice holes. And then obviously the second hole was a 3 putt. So
Okay.
like some of the guys will say, a bit of boring golf there.
Yeah,
I
that
will
second
say.
hole is not easy. Let's be honest. That is
Yeah,
definitely not, especially on the putting green. Yo, where was the pin? Can you
pin
remember?
was like sort of middle back. So you've got a very big swinger from right to left. So and the crazy thing is, I played mid-am no scratch league there like a few weeks before, and I hit literally my second shot to where I was a couple of weeks before, and I both times I three whacked. So yeah.
Come on, Donny. Come on. It's the par fives. There's a whole host of guys on 2 under, including Coral from Mullen, Jason Ivins, Kevin O, Rujan Lesson, Vickers Lee, all finished on 5 under. Very nice on the par fives. Donny. Oh, Leon is there, -1 with a blackout. At least you made the 4 pointer, which saves you. Jamie's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that looks. I've got some stats just to put it all in perspective for everybody. Right, there's the winner. So in 2024, the average handicap was 16. This time around, which is probably one of the lowest I've seen in a long time, the average handicap was 14. Not bad. The points were the same, but the gross was much better as well. Who keeps saying? I think Jamie keeps saying the Thursday League are the better players because they are the lower handicaps. Well, that is good proof of it right there. What does it all mean?
I must also confess. I mean, I think Nico also said on the Thursday at after the round of golf, it's like the guys here on Thursday league is quite serious and they do play a lot of nice shots and golf. So I think definitely the Thursday guys are more focused.
Well, yeah. Generally, if you can play Thursdays, that means you play more golf. I would think.
Correct.
All right, here's the standings. Jason Ivins goes to the top, dethroning whoever it was, whether it was Grant or
Jamie,
Jamie.
Captain Sherry.
Yeah, dethroning Jamie. So he's on 182 points, which is now 4 points lead. Can Jason win another league title? We will have to see. Jamie's right there. Grant Nell, 177. Paul Valenkamp, 173. Leon, you made a massive jump. I don't even know if you were in the top 10 before this.
I
But
think
no,
I
there you
was tied 10th with you, Mash.
Okay. 172. So you are 10 points behind, but anything can happen. You go shoot another 5 -5. You're right there. Rudy Pretorius carries on playing decently for 169, tied with Kevin Ho. Vickers Lee is right there, and Vickers doesn't even play the Thursday League. We drag him out there. And Vickers, if your boss is watching, tell him this is why you play the Thursday League, because you are there, number 8. Donnie, number 10. Oh, sorry, number 9. And Nick Garrett is tied. Number 10. Donnie, you have a lot of work to do. I don't know if you can catch them.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you, considering I've already missed the Thursday game, it's a bit of an uphill battle. But can't we make a thing for next year where Jason and Jamie are like the Thursday pros and they can play off scratch, please, to give the rest of us chances?
Yeah.
Grant as well, eh?
I feel sorry for Jason, Flicky, because his handicap's going to get cut and he didn't win.
Yeah, look, I think he might be cut by only one shot, I think only. But yeah, it would be nice, you know. Might as well play over 7 or
He came into the clubhouse lead and he probably thought he was going to win. And then, sorry for you, there was one match play game on the day, and that was Sultan of Swing taking on Krugi's OG. And the Sultan of Swing managed to get a victory, a very important victory over Krugi's, 3-1, to take them. Look at this. This is for real. 3 teams, second, third, and fourth, are on 6 points. The points difference is the same. The Predators have an extra game in hand here, so anything can happen, right? The Kuna, let's assume they're playing at Blue Valley, so they can pretty much wrap it up and make sure they get through. There are 3 teams that qualify out of this group, but it's going to be very interesting to see who does, because I think it could be anyone's any of 2 to 6 could go through. If they have Kruchis are done. They're out. So let's say 2 to 5. Any one of them could make a run to get through.
Yeah, I must say it's almost like I would say the Predators should, they've got a better chance of almost going through, considering that they've got 2 games in the bag. And the way that Kevin was driving the golf ball the other day when we played together, didn't miss a fairway.
Hasn't changed. Still the same. Doesn't miss a fairway.
Nah.
Listen, he can play a bit crappy as well. I'll take Parkview for a change. I think he made like 27 points. I made 25 points. So, he's not that consistent that you think, eh? Just watch. Alcaraz has won after being 3 match points down. So anything can happen, okay?
Sure. Mark says, let's put this, see how this looks. It's a little text. Mark says, if that group still is in top 10 by the end of the year, they will be seriously strong for the Sunday 1 and Sunday 2 and Barbarians. You're not wrong. Just remind everybody. Thanks, Mark. We'll just remind everybody we are playing to be in the top 10 so we can get into the team shootout that starts off the season in 2026 at the Eye of Africa. That's always a great day. I promise you there will be less rain. Has he jinxed it, everybody? Has he jinxed it?
Can we just record that now already?
I'll record that, I'll clip it, and I'll leave it on my desktop for 6 months so that I can play it back.
Yes.
The Thursday League is the defending champs. So
Yes.
Go Thursday.
Which the 2 boys at the bottom here were part of.
So true.
So true. There's a matter of the Open. Let's not forget, because that is coming up. The second major of the season is coming up at Ibotsi Links on the 29th of June. Sunday 1 is complete. The Thursday League qualifiers are now complete. And what will we be playing for in 2 weeks' time? Well, an entry into the Classic for free, gratis. And I don't know any more languages to say free, so free. Okay, second, Mahala, there we go. Third, a dozen Srixon golf balls. Fourth, 500 credits. Third, 300 credits. Right. Now, these are the guys who officially qualified out of the Thursday League. That doesn't mean they are all playing, because I can tell you Barrett is unavailable, so he will not be in this group. But Jason, Vickers, Kevin, Leon, Paul, Kero, Fats, Nico. No, Nico's also out. He's in Orkney. Henning, Hansi, Jomo, Rudy, and Josh. So 2 more players will come in the space of Nico and, who did I say? Barrett. So keep your eyes open. I'm going to wait for Blue Valley to finish, send out that qualifying, get who's available, and then we'll work down the list and we'll quickly fill that field. I ask you once again, if I send you a message and I say, please confirm with me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Confirm and make payment.
No, well, first of all, confirm. Right? First of all, confirm. And yes, cards are included. Yes. All right. Henry is watching in a delay here because he says a part 3 challenge will be kick-ass. Thanks, Henry. Hope to see you there. Nico says, Mahala for free, verniet gratis. He's given us an extra Afrikaans word there. Nico Roth kan ook nie, wat nie? Kan ook nie speel nie. Got comedians here today. Gentlemen, this past Monday was the Srixon Challenge, right?
Okay, I'm leaving now. Thanks, guys.
So I'm going to show you this video. It's quite entertaining. This is the time to top up your drink before we before we move to Blue Valley. All I can say, just to remind you, we had a Easter swing, which was 3 events in the space of a week, and the person with the most ranking points, or the 2 people with the most ranking points, took part. It was originally supposed to be Vaughan and Grant, but Frikkie finished second, and then Grant was not available. So Frikkie came back into the team, which didn't help him or Vaughan at all. Are we ready?
Yes.
Gaan ons. Boom. So here we are at Country Club Johannesburg once again for the Srixon Challenge. This comes off the back of the Easter swing, which took 3 league events in a week, right? To decide who will take on Tandy and myself. And here we are once again, Tandy. Thank you for joining us and taking Frikkie and Vaughan on. We lost last time. We've got a lot to prove.
We do have a lot to prove. That loss is well in the past. I have forgotten about that. I am invigorated. I am ready for today. I'm not going to play nice. I'm going to play dirty. I'm going to bring out all the big guns. So yeah, it's going to be a tough day for them.
Good. It's going to be a tough day. What is different this time around is we're playing on the Rocklands course this time. So we're going to see what that test will bring. But there's only one result that needs to happen, and we're going to put it out there right away, is that Team Srixon are going to win.
Morning. Yeah, we're taking on the Maz and the Tandy. So yeah, looking forward to this. Been a while, waiting up for this big challenge. Well worth the wait. Course is looking great at this stage. Weather is looking pretty good. Yeah, ready.
Yeah, from my side, looking forward to it since April when it was announced. Haven't played the course for a while, so really looking forward to that. And yeah, I think Tandy's going to have some home ground advantage. But looking forward to putting up a fight.
Ready?
I am so ready.
Is it?
It's actually like amazing.
Is it? You only hit like 20-meter shots yet. Huh? Are you ready for it?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails.
We already won up. Already won up. We're owning this.
I am playing off an 8. Yes, I'm looking forward to this 8.
I'm playing off 11, looking forward to it. Got a few shots.
I'm playing off a scratch.
You're actually playing off a 1.
I'm playing off a 1. Yes!
Go stroke 1.
Stroke 1.
Handicap management.
Playing off a what?
I'm playing off a 13.
It's okay. Get back to work.
I'm not pleased it doesn't sound like a can of baked beans anymore.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Tandy, how many have you played?
1 hole and we won up.
Yeah.
And we won the toss.
And we won the toss.
Win it.
Yeah.
We just win it. Win
Good
it.
stuff.
Hey Maz, watch out for that tree, eh? Watch out for that tree.
Good up and down. Thank
You.
Score.
All square after 2.
Good one.
Thank you.
And a half.
That's a win for us.
It's a win for you guys.
Ooh, back on top where we belong.
So, in cart conversation with Tandy, the last time you played with us, you took us through your season then. I want to know about your season this year, but let's break it down a bit more. Let's go to your best performance where we were together. We're having a great day at Blair Athol. You really played well. I was really impressed because the control you had of what you wanted to execute was really impressive. So take us through that one.
Sure, Maz, that's actually one of my best results this year with you in the bag. And it was also, I think it's key to mention that it's great to have someone on the bag that helps you have fun. And obviously in between shots, we chatted a lot about golf and other things, which was a great sort of distraction to, if you do hit a bad shot, to get your mind off it. So it was actually quite a nice dynamic. I think we worked well together. And even you mentioned we actually read the greens very similar, which is a nice confirmation for me when playing. Yeah, stroke. My season as a whole, unfortunately, I didn't play very well this year. I made 2 cuts in 8 events, such as golf. I've actually practiced harder and trained more this year than I have in the past. So I was a lot fitter, a lot stronger, swinging better. Nature of the game doesn't always come together. That being said, post Sunshine Tour, I've actually played really, really well. So it's one of those weird things where I'm enjoying my golf, and I was enjoying my golf back then, but you can never really tell when you're going to produce good results and produce good scores. So I actually played better after Sunshine Tour, and I had the win of the PGA Nationals after that. I won the women's event, and I played in the Tournament of Champions, which was quite a cool event to play, and alongside the men, I really enjoyed that. Ended up being the best placed female as well. So the true nature of golf, you can give it your all and you never know what's going to happen.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. this hole. That result. Flicky,
Hello.
almost an eagle there. We thought it was in.
Yeah, apparently it lipped, but yeah, just very reckless and unsportsmanlike to miss it like that.
So now to another one. So we're back to 1.
I think you guys are still 1 up.
Yeah, great swing. Yo, you nearly had a bird mid-air there.
Thanks, man. It's getting
Good
warmer.
shot. Yeah, no, very good shot.
Got hold of that one, guy.
Yeah, it was lekker. Hopefully I outdrove her, because it's like the first 7 holes she's outdriven me like every hole. Stay.
Okay.
Not sure if it opens, eh?
We've reached the halfway stage. We've just finished the 9th. And we are
2 up.
beautiful. Tandy's 2 up against Flicky and Vaughan. It's been fun. It's time to smash them.
Yeah.
Me and Vaughan, we can't putt, so we're actually getting to the greens quite well, but yeah, greens is a bit slick, and yeah, we're struggling. I think we've got, like, between ourselves, we probably have like 3 or 4 3-putts already, so yeah.
Greens are running at 13.
Yeah, no, difficult mares. Anything downhill is tough.
So I have got par 4 stroke 1, the 1 hole I get a shot on today. Flag is situated on the far left hand side. I've got to start this at the right hand green side bunker and basically swing it hard. I've got to hit a fast draw and try and get it to work back towards the flag. Worst case scenario, if it stays out to the right, it's actually not a bad bunker shot, but perfect would be like a 15-meter draw, landing just short, bouncing on, rolling up to that much.
Do it.
And just to, you know, put another nail in the coffin.
Oh, that's good, Tandy. You've done exactly what you wanted to do. Get up, get up,
Exactly what I wanted.
get up. On the green.
That actually could be good. Oh, that could be so good.
Brilliant. That's why you're the pro, eh?
Yes, actually probeerde. Yo, hit the stick. Okay.
Birdie. What a birdie. Wow.
Thank you.
That's just that. Right?
Yo,
And is that 4
and
points?
I get a shot.
Is that 4 points?
It is. It is.
That hurts.
Jammer juller.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so what, we're 4 down now, eh?
4 down with about 6 or 7 to go, so we really need a big comeback.
Was that a 6?
Yes.
6, okay.
Good bird, eh?
Thank you. Thanks.
That's 2 birdies in a row and 2 big putts.
Oh, good roll. Yours turned more.
What can we do? 2 birdies in a row. Oh man, it's painful. It's painful, man.
Yeah.
Please go in. Please go in. And it's in. It's. Oh. Just say, hold on. This is how close it is. Mazzo, here you are. It's
Well done.
6 and 4.
6 and 4.
Yes,
and
like a
4.
big club, eh? Well done, eh?
Thank you for the Srixon challenge, gentlemen. It wasn't much of a challenge, but yeah, it's done and dusted. Well done, Team Srixon.
Next time.
I just need to find out though something. It's like if Vaughan's back is hurting or not, because it looks like Vaughan was carrying freaking all day.
Listen, we both played really bad. It was really, really tough. Like I mentioned, we didn't have great shots. As you can see, we gave Maz a great putt, which he missed, but he got it. And then we came back and we thought, okay, we've got a good chance. And then from there, yeah, things just unfolded not so great. Yeah, it was a great lekker game. Sorry. But yeah, Danny played awesome. I think you only started really playing the second line. But yeah, Danny was like putting the pressure on us big, big time. And yeah, unfortunately, even that hole five, I think it was hole five, that I almost made that eagle. We pulled one back and then from there, it was just downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
crazy.
it helps when she shot a bit of a 39 on a 33 on the back nine, just to
Sure.
match
Yeah,
this.
absolutely.
I have to add this. Old Gary Mansfield comment. Lost with a bonus point.
Correct. He's not wrong.
Yes.
Well done, Gary. Where's that? Hold on. I must put this in. Wait. Lost with a bonus point. And Paul also says ruthless. So, gentlemen, I've committed to do more of these things. So if we do one a year at this stage. I think we could probably do 2 or 3 a year. So every cycle we'll try and get these matchups and do something lekker. Right, so that was it. Once we figure out how we're going to get the next 2 qualifiers for the next Srixon challenge, then we will we'll advertise that and make it a reality. Okay, it is Blue Valley this week. Let's not forget. Very important game. It's the second Sunday League event of June. Lots to play for because Sudesh is now leading on 149 points over Gerard de Bruto's 147. I don't know if Brandon's supposed to, maybe that's supposed to be 146, I'm sure. And then Dana, 143, Bernard, 142, Jaco Jacobs, 133, and then it falls off to the end. Jenny is still featuring on 133. But this is very close, Frikkie, much closer than Sunday 1, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of guys that's really good players as well. I mean, obviously everyone is good players, but I mean, if you look at the regulars, even from Peter Zak, I believe that even from Peter Zak's side with halfway, he can still get to the number 1 spot with consistent play. So,
Sure.
yeah, I think we're all very close.
There's going to have a lot of work to do to get there, but we all want to see us improve. This is the stats from Blue Valley. Now, this was when Rudy van der Walt won on 6 under, 42 points last year. It was pretty much around the same time. The average handicap was 16, the average points 29, the average gross was 95. So as long as we beat that, we'll be good. I think we have 78 players currently in the field.
Sure.
There is 2 spots left. I think we had a cancellation today. And I'll show you who that is. So let's go straight away and see what the field looks like. Werner Slabbert and Andre Wessels and Stefan, who's now out of the field, and Jaco Swanepoel will be leading us off at 11. Let's not forget, 11 o'clock. And also, give yourself time to get through security, because that could be interesting. Let me come off this so that you can read my lips. A code will be provided only on Saturday. So I'll forward a code. Saturday, yeah. I'll forward a code to everybody. 1 code to get in. Don't forget your driver's license or ID. Otherwise, they're not going to let you in. Right. Okay.
Correct.
We've got a singles game. Gerard de Bruto is taking on Mark. Let's see how that unfolds. Then we've got a whole host of team matches, which includes Leon Darney taking on Gerald and Vickers Lee. We've got Jamie and Shandon, the Cappies of last year, taking on Clint Briddis and Peter Zak. Dylan Madison is Conrad Pretorius' partner because Senior is not available. Jason and Eddie, Glenn Williams, Ricky Pereira, and RJ Ferreira, and Jaco Klutter will be taking each other on. Let's move to the 10th. As you can see, another host of team games. Henry Sim, Marius van Heeren are taking myself and Louis on. If we win, it's pretty much done and dusted. Kevin Ho and Neville Kurtz are taking on Hilton and Rudy. Martin and Jaco are taking on Ashley and Vaughan. Ian and Frana looking to get another victory under the belt against Chris Nokia and Bobby van der Spey. At this stage, we have 2 spots open. You might go to the app and try book those spots, and they'll be closed because They're still closed. I mean, it wasn't closed earlier, but we have to close it so randoms don't book in.
Yeah.
And then I have a 1 ball. So if there's no space, call me. And then I'll open a spot for you. So there's a lot of players. Let's just remember that I think most of the guys will take carts.
Yeah.
Move. I think we'll finish in time this time around. But it's kind of structured. You would see that the team games are further back and the higher handicappers are even further back, so that we can get the lower handicappers going up front and set a pace for us. That makes sense.
Yeah. Just one thing also from my side. Remember, guys, most of us are taking cards. So if you, with your partner, whoever is first, drop the person off, let the other person drive to his ball. You can walk at 20 odd meters. It's not a big problem. Wait for the guy to hit his shot and go with your card. So drop him off, go to the next card. Otherwise, you'll see me on the green. I'll leave the partners.
Mooi. Don't forget, we still got the classic announcement. That's not over. It's coming after Blue Valley. These are the closest to the pins for the day. There will be 4 up for grabs. Leon, take us through it.
Yeah, so it will be the second, par 3. And then we've got the 8th, which is also the par 3. Then the 10th, which is the par 4, closest in 2. And then the 12th, par 3. I'm looking forward to those.
Yeah, a lot of them quite close together. So if you can get your irons dialed in, then maybe you can walk away with some of these prizes. If we have a look at last year's Duckhook Corner, first, second, and third was the hardest stretch of the golf course. The first, which shouldn't be the hardest stretch, it was under 1 average, which is poor, right? Under 1 average. The second hardest was the second on 1.31, which is also not great. And then the 14th hardest was the par 5 third up the hill, 1.85 points on average, which we made. So if you can conquer, if we're going on history and stats, if you can conquer the first, second, and third, you might have a chance of being up there in the leaderboard. No? Yes. Gents, you guys are playing a match play game, so I thought let me put this up so you can tell us how it's been going, because this is going to be your last game and you really need to win.
Go for it, Leon.
Yeah, no, I must be honest. The game between myself, Donnie, and Ian and Frana didn't go our way, unfortunately. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting clip. Hopefully, we can shoot them out of the contention there for us. Yeah, but I think if we can win this on Sunday, that will definitely secure our spot to go through. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Donnie?
I don't know, Donnie, if we can just have a start, you had that Goldfields. I think this is going to be easy.
Yeah, it's like, well, we need the finishing touches that you normally have. So
he's in form.
Of course, yes. Well, that's the thing. So no, we're changing his name from the last 3 pointers. So no, I think it's an interesting group because if you go back as well, it's like Bobby and his partner are also playing against Holtzy and them. So if Bobby and them win, then it's basically them, us, well, with 6 points, and then at the same time Holtzy and them. Then it's going to come down to our game. So we at least need a half or a win, I would say, to go through.
Yeah.
I look forward to
I think
updating
to be honest, yeah, getting club is not going to be that easy.
Never are.
But yeah, we will definitely respect them, but we're not going to wait that long for them. If they can't keep up with the drives, we will leave them and meet them at the green.
I just want to put to it, Gary says, when is the par 3 challenge? Well, we're going to aim for February, March. It'll probably be on a Sunday because we can get the course on a Sunday. Yeah, February, March. So keep your eyes open for the calendar, everybody. Before we move on, I just want to ask you guys for a hole at Blue Valley so that you can go through it and tell us what you think, like a preview hole.
I'll go for 2.
You're going to go for the par 3 second. Let's just do this quickly. Make some space for this guy. Why have you chosen this, Leon?
I think most it's easy. They use iron to find water, so hopefully the guys can withhold their balls from the water. Golf balls, I mean. So yeah, no, I think obviously it's a nightmare for every golfer. As soon as you see there's a lot of water, but yeah, I think if you keep it to the right, you should be okay.
Mooi.
Maz, just to add to it, I think it's going to come down also where the pin position is, because the thing is, most of the golfers have got the left like a fade swing, so obviously it's like ball flight is that, and I do think most of the golfers will be almost scared to hit it left, so they'll start like they'll aim a little bit more straighter, so the tendency will be to miss almost short right, or maybe put it into that greenside bunk on the right, and all depending where that pin is. I think it's like that's why I think last year the scores were so low, because it's either water or they put it in the bunk and then you're chipping out of the bunk towards the water. So I think the position is going to be key.
Frikkie, give
Yeah, I
us a
would
hole.
definitely say if I can just add to that, I'll definitely practice my bunker shots, because I think that bunkers is definitely protecting that pin there.
Lekker. Mine would be 11. I think that's a stroke one.
Yes. Here it is. You have to get the drive right.
So, correct, yes. So a very long par 4, I think it is, yes. And then obviously there's one on the left-hand side. So I've chosen this one because I don't believe I've ever made a par on this hole. So I'm going to try with my really, really bad swing to make a par on this hole.
Sheriff, take note.
Donnie, give me a hole, Donnie.
Hole 17.
17. Oh, I know why. Are you going to go for it?
All depends with the tee boxes.
Donnie
But
likes
yeah,
to go for sure.
No,
do.
no, it depends on our team game. You're not gonna go for it if you're in trouble.
Listen, our team game should technically be done by this hole. So
well, let's hope that's the scenario.
No, I think this is actually such a beautiful hole. So it's this is a proper risk and reward hole. If the tee box is on the front side, it's like when you normally get to the golf, like when you're driving with a golf cart on the cart path, tee box on the left, which is the front one. I do feel it's like you can take aim for it. If you're a long hitter, obviously. Normal play, you literally hit like a 6 or 7 iron down there, let it run down the hill, and you've got anything from a 8-9 wedge into the green. And if the pin is in the front there's a big false slope, so you have to club up to try to get the ball to sit on the green, because if you just literally land just on the edge, the tendency is to roll down that slope. So and then you've got like a 20-odd meter chip back up the hill. So really good hole.
Gary says he almost made a hole in one on the second. Very nice, Gary. The first time he played Blue Valley. Sure, that would have been great. I've got a message here from Rudolph. I just want to see. He says,
and then he four-putted.
Why can't we play our team game against Yaku? Where is you? Yeah, I suppose you could, because I can move George Hunter out. Sorry, Rudolph, I didn't realize. I can move George out, but the thing is, Peter Prinsloo and Barry want to play in this 4-ball, so I might have to drop. Unita has to play with someone else. I can't move everybody. But then you also say you're not available for the next 2 weeks. How are you going to play the next round? 2 months. Also doesn't help. Anyway, that's it. Are we ready for the classic announcement? Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
What do you think it could be? What do you think it could be?
A new
Louis?
sponsor.
Not Louis. Leon, are we moving golf course?
Free entry.
No.
Definitely not.
We're not moving the golf
Definitely
course.
not.
No. Are you sure?
I think it's an added.
Well, I hope so.
No, it's not an extra day. We're not moving. Here it is. I'm going to play the program.
We're all playing Bunkenveld the day before we go to Island Gates.
No, that's not it either. This is why you really want to win the Classic this year. Marla Tours is sponsoring a trip, an 8-day trip to Turkey for their tour with 4 rounds included, could be more, all included, flights, everything for the champion of the Classic. Gentlemen, can I please have a big what's up to Marla Tours and Fats for sponsoring this prize? I would like to see plenty things on the chat line. Let's go.
What a legend.
And I'm actually going to play it again. Just in case you missed it. There it is. Yeah, we got goosebumps. How cool is that?
Yeah.
So your new best friends is Fats. So Fats never has to pay for a brandy and Coke or a beer ever again. Because when you see him, you'll buy him a drink and say thank you for putting up this trip with the trip is with 40, but there's still plane tickets which it's getting sorted out. So let's have a bit of a reaction from the 80 people most likely that are going to be playing. This is what we are playing for, people, and it's huge. Martin says, on the range from tomorrow, right? Nico says, Coach Dylan, we have less than 3 months. You go, Nico. Riyadh says, wow. Paul Vallenkap says, wow. And then Gary says, I'm just not going to say it, but I'm put it there.
Oops.
Right. And then there's a whole bunch. Andre says, awesome. And then Karen says, amazing prize. Yay, let's do it. Yes. Mr. Peturius is watching. Wowza, Fats. Exactly. So thank you so much to Fats for putting this up. Amala Tours and Safari says Laka Mana and Manina. Awesome.
Can I just put T's and C's there?
What's that?
Fats is going to go on the tour. So if he wins, he can't go to. He can't win his own prize.
Nope.
He needs to forfeit to the second.
So the second place will get the prize if Fats wins. So let's see. If Fats has 1 in 80 chance of winning, will the second place. Juliet says, I'm back on tour.
What?
There's a lot of stuff happening there.
Right. Swingers.
Something about swingers. Moi. So there it is, everybody. That will be a big thing. So what I ask, excuse me, once this hits the airwaves, the social media platforms, okay, which will be tomorrow, please share. Tag Marla Tours, because this is the least we can do for them and for Fats. By putting up this, we need to take our community and really push Marla Tours, because that is the reward you're going to get. Happiness?
Happy. Yes. Can I just say one thing?
Mass. Sorry, Frikkie, after you.
Okay, cool. So, guys, remember, this is going to hit social media now. As of tomorrow, I'm going to have new entries. If you haven't paid your deposit, you're going to be out. This is your last warning. So, your last chance to be in this classic, because tomorrow I'm probably going to add another 20 guys. So make sure you paid if you haven't arranged with me. Otherwise, sorry, ne?
Mooi.
Thank you.
Leon, gou 'n vragie. Hoe belangrik is ons game Sondag?
Baie belangrik sodat jy nie 'n kans vat op die
What a terrible time.
Sy data het uitgehardloop.
What a terrible time for him to disappear. Ach, nee, man. Leon ran out of data.
Just take a snapshot, guys. Take a snapshot.
So just to add to this, I agree with Wimpy. It's time to get my handicap up.
Yeah. And Molitor says, lekker frikkels. I don't know. Okay, I'm saying goodbye. And I'm not going to play the closing logo because I'm going to play this again. Gentlemen, keep an eye out for the player pack for Blue Valley. And, yeah, We'll see you on Sunday.
Go team.